What's up guys, Chasing Lane here with episode number 53 of Welcome to Wroxham. And before we get going, I want to say a big thank you to everyone for 200 subscribers. Never thought I'd get here. Been stuck on 170 odd for so long that I was wondering if I'd just disappeared from the algorithm. So it's nice to see something happening and you guys all coming along for the ride. So thank you very much for that. Today's episode, we're carrying on with league action. Still chasing that promotion to league football. And hopefully big things are coming down the pipeline. So, like, subscribe, ring the bell, and I'll see you on the other side of the intro. So we're going to come straight back in with showing you what you've missed since last episode, which is when we played York, and what you've missed is us just nosediving on form, essentially. So we played Eastleigh, drew 2-2 with a brace from Joe Duffy, then lost 1-0 in the Cup to Maidstone United to put us out of the FA Trophy at the quarter-final stage. We then lost 2-0 to Boreham Wood. We lost 3-2 to Southend with Harrison McMahon and Josh Scowen scoring. We drew 0-0 with South Shields, and we've just picked up our first win in a while against Stockport County, a 3-1 win, a penalty from Marcus Muir and a brace from Ryan Stirk to bring us to today's game against Hartlepool. In the league, though, luckily our poor form hasn't cost us too badly. We are still top of the table, just 5 points clear now with 6 games to play. So we're very much in the battle. Only Southend, Stevenage and Eastleigh to worry about in terms of overtaking us, but even so, not necessarily the position we want to be in. We want to be able to just keep getting ourselves further and further extended as a lead at the top of the table and secure this as quickly as possible. So with that being said, and without any further ado, I think we should go and play Hartlepool. So with that in mind, our starting lineup today then is going to be Randy Straker in goal, Mumber at right back, Briston Muir at centre half, Zach Sturge at left back, Jay Glover at defensive midfield behind Ollie Ewing and Ryan Stirk, Terrell Penn on the right wing, Harrison McMahon on the left wing, Jayden Williams of course up top, and on the bench Ben Cottrell, Josiah Linton, Bradley Ibrahim, Joe Duffy and Henry Jeffcott. I am starting to think maybe we should start starting Joe Duffy. I just can't work out how I'd get him into the team, and that is a problem. I wish he could play on a wing. That would make my life slightly easier. Either way, it's nice to have two strikers who scored over 20 goals between them at this stage. Gives me a little bit of faith we can always find a goal when we need to. Although that's not been necessarily true over the last month, so hopefully today that will all change. Hartlepool are in the playoffs, so they're a good side, and hopefully they're not too good a side for us. So here in the dressing room, we're going to do a media. I've given you a lot of credit lately. Go out there, put on a worthy display. Nobody seems to care, which is a little blasted. Some people care. Let's see if we can make more people care, because the more motivated we go out there, the more chance we've got of an early goal. And of course, we're playing in our gorgeous pink kit. I don't know why Joe Duffy. I've just noticed over here, Joe Duffy has the pennant that would indicate he was going to lead the side out, which is going to be odd from the bench. But there you go. What do I know? Anyway, we are going to go and play Hartlepool. Hartlepool have quite a good side. Some players I know here. I know Ryan East. Ryan East is a player I have managed before on the channel, as far as I can remember, because he was at Swindon and he was okay when I had him at Swindon, but he's gone on to bigger and, I say bigger, he's gone on to lesser things really now. He's playing at Hartlepool, in theory, although we'll be down there soon enough. Kian Harris, another player I think I had at Swindon last year, former Bristol Rovers player, plays for Swindon in real life, according to the game, but I don't remember ever seeing him play, which either means he hasn't played much for us this season or he's just been shocking. Either is possible. I've also not been going much because things have not been great. Tyler Walker. What have we got Tyler Walker-wise? Let's have a little look, see what Tyler Walker can do. He is ex-Coventry, ex-Portsmouth, Forest, Lincoln, Mansfield, Bolton. Man's had a good career, only 30, and he's averaging a goal every other game over the course of his career, so probably should be a little bit wary of him. Liam Mandeville is a name I also know from somewhere in the world. From Fleetwood and Chesterfield. He's had an interesting life behind the scenes, but at least not as dangerous as a goal scorer as Tyler Walker. Josh Umarar as well. I have a feeling he's scored a lot of goals this season off the top of my head. Just a feeling. No, he hasn't. Okay. I swore I seen him scoring a lot of goals somewhere. Maybe it was last year I saw him scoring a lot of goals. I don't know. Anyway, he's had a career too. He's not prolific, which is fine by me. Let's just kick the match off. stop talking about the opposition, start talking about the football ahead of us, because that's what's most important. Hopefully, we are going to be able to get a good win today away at Hartlepool. I've been to Hartlepool ground. It's an interesting experience. Very cold, as I recall. Williams plays the ball to Sturck. Sturck to Muir. Kick-off highlight was a good sign. Sturge. Sturge to Sturck. Sturck to Ewing. And Ewing goes through looking for Pennant. Doesn't quite find him, but we've got a free kick out of it. Is that going to be an early red? It is a red inside 20 seconds. We don't have to worry about Josh Umarow anymore, because they've decided they don't need a striker with 10 men. Early red card, though, is a very good sign. So let's encourage the boys to get forward, get some goals. Throw-in now as Ballymumber on the far side goes to Ewing. Ewing should have given that to Ballymumber and let him carry on, but there you go, that's life. Grist picks up the ball, edge of the area. He's going to have a pop. He is pop from range just over the bar. And we are at least looking lively against 10 men, which is good. We do need a win today just to kind of keep the momentum rolling. Torquay are winning. Chesterfield are drawing with Bromley, so at least there are things happening elsewhere. I don't think much of them affect us, but there we go. Harris to East to Jones. Jones back to Harris. We need to pick this ball back up. East to, well, gives it to Sturck, which is nice for us. Sturck over the top. Doesn't find Ewing, but it's headed clear to Mumba, who won't pick that up because he couldn't be able to take 5 steps forward. Good stuff. Love to see him putting on the energy for the display today as Mumba picks up the ball again to Ewing. Ewing to Williams. Williams loses the ball. Mandeville, right. Ball goes forward. We need to win this quickly. Sturge watches it go over his head. Good stuff. To Muir. Muir, plenty of time. Plays it across to Ballymumba. Ballymumba making a run down the middle. Needs to play it out wide if he can. Goes for Williams with the through ball instead. Jaden Williams is through, and Jaden Williams will score one-on-ones like that all day. And we are a goal ahead, and that is a good place for us to be with the promotion race coming down to, well, coming down to the wire, really, if we're completely honest. But Williams doing very, very well to finish that one off, surrounded by Hartlepool players. But once now the first goal's in, I feel like we're probably going to open the floodgates a little bit. Best now with a throw-in to Mandeville, back to Best for Hartlepool. We need to win the ball back fairly soon. Scott to East, back to Scott, to Bartlett Scott, so many Scotts. Best, Scott, through to Mandeville, right, and Walker, back to right. Going to get another goal, we'll be fine here. Mumba to Terrell Pennant, to Grist. And now we can go on the counter-attack. Pennant tries to turn, plays it to Ballymumba, who has options ahead of him, but is just going to go for a run down the wing. Can he get a crossover? Gets to the byline, back to Pennant. Pennant with a cross, looking for Sturck. Sturck back post, heads it just wide. And we are looking like we've got a threat on today. Grist now with a free kick to Glover. Back to Grist. Plays out wide, nice and patient. Sturge to Sturck, back to Sturge. And Sturge takes his time, as we like to see. Muir, Sturck, Ewing. There's no hurry for a second goal, but it'd be nice to get his Pennant plays in Jaden Williams, who plays it off the post. It was offside anyway. But we're taking our time, which is nice. I'd like to get a second goal before we take our time, but Hartlepool haven't been a threat thus far. Famous last word, because highlight. Jones on the ball to Harris. They're in our half, which is not good. East over the top looking for Walker. Walker should score off the post. We've had a huge let-off there as Muir puts it out into touch. And I feel like we would have crumbled even against 10 men if we conceded there. Free kick coming up now, and we have got Pennant over the ball. I don't know why we're not seeing the highlight. We're firing in the free kick, but apparently me making a shout from the touchline somehow affected his ability to take a free kick. Go figure. Well, we've picked up an injury, and it's Jay Glover going off, which means Bradley Ibrahim is going to have to go on to replace him. Not the most undesirable change I've ever had to make, but I'm also looking at Harrison McMahon as we get towards the end of the first half. He's not giving you the best performance of his life. Jay Glover wasn't putting in a great performance, but I've sort of come to expect him to be steady but not spectacular, which is why he wasn't actually in danger of coming off until he picked up that knock. But it's fine, half-time is on the horizon. We're hopefully going to get there all in one piece and a goal ahead. And that should be good. East picks up the ball for Hartlepool, plays it out to Scott. Scott looking for Best. We've got to win this ball very quickly. Scott goes deep down the line looking for Best now that we're in trouble. We are in danger. Walker tries to get to the ball first, but Grist throws himself in there. And it's going to be a corner for Hartlepool to round off the first half. Hopefully we don't concede here as Ryan East steps up to take it. Just get this clear and we'll be fine. Sturge heads it away, finds Pennant, and that is all she wrote for that highlight and indeed for the first half. We're a goal up, it should be more than one goal up. I don't want to go too attacking though, because that just feels like asking for trouble and tiring the players out unnecessarily. We're going to do another media giving you in fact, what we're going to do, dare a man down, we can get a result here. Come on, that should be good enough. Let's do a pump fist and a you weren't bad, I still believe in you for the defence. That's good. Midfield wise, I feel like we are going to do more of a you boss the midfield, go keep doing that. And Jaden Williams, of course, scoring himself a goal. He gets outstretched arms as well. Delighted with your effort in the final third. So let's hope he keeps making that effort. Otherwise, Joe Duffy will have to come and finish the job off for him. Highlight from kickoff again. Walker to East, back to Walker. Hopefully no red card coming from this one because it would be for us. Bell to Scott. Scott has all the time in the world. We've not quite got the closing down yet. Grist to Mandeville. Grist again. Finds Sturk. Sturk to Sturge to Muir. Muir, plenty of time on the ball to Ewing. Can Ewing do something with this now? Ollie Ewing, plenty of time. Go try to go down the line. Take your time, son. Take your time. Pick out the pass. Bartlett Scott puts the ball over the top. Muir heads it away to Sturk. Sturk finds McMahon, who gets tackled. Is this a second red card? It looks like it will be, you know. 2 kickoffs, 2 red cards for Hartlepool. Wowzers. Okay, they are not doing well, is the nice version of what I was going to say there. They're not doing very well at all. And I think actually we will just go attacking now. In fact, we'll just go very attacking. They've got 9 men. How badly can that go? We'll just try and take them to bits. Because if you're going to get 2 men sent off against me, I'm going to try and take advantage of that. Which means this game will finish 1-0 now, by the way. It will finish 1-0. Well, we're about an hour in. I don't normally talk tactics, but Harrison McMahon does need to come off. And I've noticed that because they've packed so deep and so wide, the wingers aren't being quite as effective as you'd maybe expect. So what we're going to do is we're going to put Williams and Duffy either side of Terrell Pennant, who can play up top and is having a pretty good game, just to see if that helps us to finish things off. Does make us defensively a little bit weaker. Just trying to make sure everyone's in the best possible position for them. Especially the ball-winning midfielder, there's got to be the best of our options there. So I guess I've said that now, but Ewing's in danger of picking up a card if I put him there. Will that improve the team though? It should improve the team, and that's what we're really looking to do. Let's do that, and then is Sturk better at playmaking on that side than this side? Probably. Let's do that, because Ibrahim being deep makes me feel a little bit more confident and able to speak English, apparently. Right, that's the tactical change we're going to make, just to start things off for carry things on for the second half. There are, of course, a couple more subs I can use. I have the ability to send in Joe Duffy if I need to as well, I have sent in Joe Duffy, Brain in gear, 1 more sub to use, and Ollie Ewing might need to come off just to avoid him getting booked, but that doesn't mean I'll send in Ben Cottrell, and we are laughing because Ben Cottrell will just do Ben Cottrell things. Goal kick for Hartlepool, and he goes deep to Jones. Like I said, we've given them more space out wide by taking our wingers out of the game, but they weren't really being very effective because they packed so many players deep. I want more bodies in the middle as Pennant plays in Duffy, and Joe Duffy makes it 2-0 and immediately vindicates my decision to go to a straight 3 up top. Beautiful stuff. 2-0 now, securing the bag a little bit, and we can think again about what we're going to do with the Ewing situation, because something has to give there. I don't know what it's going to be. Duffy with a great finish though, and yeah, we should be free and clear. I'm not worried about Ewing getting sent off. We'll still be a man up. I'm worried about the suspension that would come from it. Duffy staying on side beautifully. Pennant doing a good job as the captain to be the playmaker in there. And things looking very tidy right now. Well, so Scott's picked up a yellow card for Hartlepool. We've got ourselves a free kick edge of the box. Been a functional performance so far, if not a great one, as Pennant takes the free kick and it's just off the crossbar. Easton picks that one up. I'm not sure why Cottrell, who's now on the field, didn't take that one. He's usually our free kick taker. and Mr. Reliable from there, but I'm guessing Pennant just felt confident as the captain to have a pop. I'm okay with that, that's not a problem. It's not like it cost us the win, so we are doing okay. So we're just coming out to full time now, and as I said, it's a functional performance rather than a spectacular one. A 2-0 win over Hartlepool away against 9 men. I feel like we probably should have had 5 or 6 goals. We've let them off a little bit, we've taken it easy. It is the back end of the season, so it's not the worst thing in the world. We'll say well done, lads, that was a good win for us, but honestly we probably could have done a little bit better. Joe Duffy on the score sheet alongside Jaden Williams, always looking strong together. I should really find a way to play the two of them together next season, but I'm not sure how I would do that and keep up this system that works. So it's a bit of a complicated one. But let's have a look, see where we're coming out for the next game. And I know where we're coming out for the next game, but we'll have a look. So unfortunately, Stevenage picked up a win to keep that 5-point gap clear behind us. So we have to go into the back end of the season. Let's look at who we're going to play before we meet Halifax in the next episode, the last day of the season. We played Bromley, who sit in 9th. We played Barnet, who sit in 7th. We played Notts County, who sit in 14th. Stevenage, of course, who sit in 2nd. And then Halifax, who are in 21st. So the title will be decided by the fact. Sure, I'm going to come back for the Stevenage game. We'll do the Stevenage game, and then we'll do the Halifax game on Friday. Because Stevenage should either be a title decider or a good kind of feeler for where we're at. So we'll come back for the Stevenage game at the Lamex. That feels like a good place to do things. I know it's a bit unconventional to play those 2 games in a row in 2 episodes, but, you know, I've done weirder things on this channel, so it's absolutely fine. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I have, as always, been Chasing Lamely. Don't forget to like, subscribe, ring the bell, leave the comments down below, share it with your friends. If you're a Twitterer, I'm on the Twitter, @Chasing Lamely. Feel free to go and say hi, because, you know, Elon Musk doesn't like me, so that means that you should. I don't know. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you all very soon. Until next time, stay safe. Have a good one.